Welcome back. So, in this lecture, I am going to introduce pop ups. Okay, so when you click on alert button, you get a pop up here. Hello, share the practice page and share your knowledge. So, how to handle this pop up using Cypress? So here where Cypress comes with a different way to handle this, unlike any other automation frameworks. Basically, Cypress auto accept alert. You need not write any code. Cypress itself will click on OK. So basically, this tool will not like any pop-ups or child windows. It will only focus on the parent window which have opened originally. Okay, so it has inbuilt, it has designed in such a way that if it comes pop-up like this, that itself will click on OK and accept it, and you need not worry. And this is confirm. So there are two type of pop-ups. This is just to click on OK, and there will be another pop-up saying confirm with OK or cancel, and Cypress automatically confirms the pop-up without manual intervention. Or in general, if you use Selenium or Protractor, you will write a code to handle that. But in Cypress, if it opens, and that itself will take care. And we will see now one example to demonstrate how Cypress is automatically accepting it. You might get a question like, what if I want to verify the text of this pop-up? There is a way, don't worry. But before that, first we will see how it is auto accepting. Okay, so let me create a new test because we have already overloaded with multiple validations here. So copy the original test and paste it, so that will be as test 4, and this time we don't need all these code. Yeah, so let's grab the object for this alert button, right? And the ID we have, value we have, it's up to you what you select. So let's take alert button ID, cy dot get hash ID dot click, right? So we will also click on confirm button. So basically when you click on this alert, you should see this pop up, right? Thereafter I will try to click on confirm button, and this time let's take this attribute to write CSS. Okay, I hope you remember how to write customized syntax. Tag name, which is optional, attribute is value, and confirm, and this is also a valid CSS. Okay, so hit and enter CSS. Is this not showing up? Confirm CSS value. Let me refresh. I will take this value equals to confirm. It should work. Customized CSS should work. I'm just wondering if I'm doing right thing. Let me take it from Cypress tool. So I will open any test, right? Okay, you see that it's perfectly highlighting here. There is some issue with crop path, I guess. Okay, so one element is found and it's highlighting, so you can copy this and use the customized CSS. You can use ID as well. I'm just showing you the different ways of doing this. It's up to you to select right locator, but ultimately it should be CSS. Now, what happens when you run this? Two pop-ups should open as per application, but let's see how Cypress deals this. Save the project and go back to your test. So let me test 4.js so that it will open new window. Okay, so it's on the home page. It's trying to complete loading of the page. Once it is done, you see that it clicked on alert, it also clicked on confirm, and the test is passed. But where are the alerts? You might get wondered whether Cypress handled it or not. How do we know? Maybe alert itself did not open. Okay, if there is any test case for you to verify if the alert is opened or not, you don't have any clue now whether if Cypress automatically handled it or whether alert itself is not open. That is a big question mark, right? But if you carefully observe the logs, look at here. After clicking on alert button, logs say that there is one alert open. Hello, share this practice page. Okay, when do we get this? We get this when you click on this button. So that means Cypress successfully logged and informed us that I saw an alert with this text and I automatically handled it. That's what it means. Now confirm. After clicking on confirm button, again we got an alert saying there is a confirm alert. Hello, are you sure you want to confirm? That's what we get, right? You see that. Hello, are you sure you want to confirm? So basically Cypress is logging us the alerts to confirm by saying that yes, I received it and I handled it. And if you don't see this in your logs, then you can think of a situation that it might not handled or it might not open. But this is the proof that Cypress already handled it. So you need not write any extra code for any pop-ups what you see on the screen. Okay. Now question. What if you want to verify the text present on the pop-up? Okay, then that case you have to write something other test, right? Here Cypress is just handling the pop-up, but if you want to get text out of it, then you should think of some other way to handle this. So for that, Cypress is not providing any inbuilt commands, but there is an events. Cypress have a facility to listen for browser events. Let me write it here. All the core concepts we should track it here. Okay, so Cypress auto accepts alerts and pop-ups. This is one case. And did we find anything new in our previous test? It's all about selecting and clicking, right? Did we find something special to write and note down as core concept? No. Okay. So it auto accepts, but Cypress also have the capability to listen for browser events. So basically when the alert is open, so on clicking this button, alert got opened, right? So in general, there is an event called window alert that triggers on your browser when any alert is open. So that's pure developer thing. Let me write that alert name. So this is a developing concept that you have to remember that when there is an alert on page, automatically this is the event will get triggered for that browser. So what we can do here, from Cypress, you can trigger this event. Okay, when you trigger this event from Cypress, that pop-up will be captured and then you can get the text present on that alert. Okay, you might not understand it very clear. Let me write down the steps. First, I want to show you that there is a command called on which actually listen for events. Cypress events. Okay, so there are different event types which application does when you are working with browser, and there is an event called window alert. This will get fired when your application opens any alert. So what we can do, this is not related to Cypress. This is a browser thing where you will see this alert get fired when the pop-up opens. So we will do that in other way. we will do that in reverse strategy, that we will trigger this event from Cypress. Cypress have control to manipulate your browser DOM. When I say browser DOM, it's all the HTML. Cypress can take over control of your DOM and give directions to your browser by manipulating your code. That's the ability of the Cypress, and that is what it stands as a unique compared to any other tools, automation tools there. Selenium cannot control and manipulate your DOM, but Cypress can do it. So using Cypress, we will smartly trigger this event. When this event got triggered, so browser will actually opens this alert, okay, and then we will capture it. In that way only you can handle this pop-up, but manually or through automation code you cannot read this pop-up. You should read it from the browser view only. Let me show you that. cy dot on is a method which will help you to trigger any event. Okay, so window alert is the event. Now I am firing this event on browser. When you fire this event, automatically alert gets opened. So that means whatever alerts you see on the screen is actually causing with this event. So we were manually triggering this event through Cypress. So once you trigger this event, obviously the pop-up will be captured by Cypress. So Cypress know that knowledge now, but you will not see anything opening on the screen. Okay, look at here. It fires the event to get the alert, but Cypress will auto accept it. You cannot change this behavior. So through UI, when automation test is running, you just cannot see that alert, but internally Cypress will get that knowledge by firing this event. Okay, so that's what these guys are saying. So they clearly documented that fire this event so that we will have the knowledge of that pop-up, and you can happily do whatever you want on that pop-up now. So once you get the control of it, now next step is to, this on method takes two arguments. One is a firing event which I provided here. Okay, so and another is the output what you get from firing this alert. Let me show you. If you go to their official documentation to understand these events, look at here. On is a method. Here they were firing an event called uncaught exception, and the output whatever you got is now captured in the second arguments in brackets. Similarly, once you fire window alert on your browser, browser responds with the string of that alert. So you will capture that, and then, so look at here, it has a fat pipe. Basically this will resolve the promise. It's just like function dot then, a shortcut what we have is a fat pipe like this, and you get that string here. So now you can actually compare that string, expect string. And did we look at any assertion of comparing two strings? I don't think we did till now, right? Okay, let me show you how to compare two strings in Mocha. So you know that entire our testing is run on Mocha test framework. Okay, so on that test framework we were using Cypress API to automate our browser, but Cypress will not give you any assertions. You have to depend on Mocha. So that's the reason what all tests we did in our last lecture should, all this are coming from Mocha, right? So in that Mocha, if you want to compare two strings, and this is how you can compare, expect string to be equal to dot equal, okay, and now you need to pass your actual string inside it. That's it. So this string will have basically the text of the alert whatever you have in your browser, and we are very clear that this is our alert which is present on the page, and this is the text, right? So just compare that. That's it. And this is how you can check and validate alert text using Cypress. It's different, right? Yes, this is how it is designed. That's how the architecture of Cypress is playing role here. If you again go through their documentation, they were clearly stressing that, um, where is that? Cypress will auto accept. You just cannot change this behavior no matter how many alternates you have. You have to accept it, and this is why they have provided an alert, sorry, an event with which you can achieve this. Okay, save your project, and then oops, we have an issue here. This occurred while Cypress was compiling. Oh, I think I know. You have to close this, isn't it? You have opened it here, right? And you should close it back. That's it. And that's the only error. And now it should work like a champ. So this is your assertion, and let us see. Look, it passed. Okay, assert, expected, hello, share this practice page and share your knowledge is what returned in the string. That is equal to the expected, what you passed here. And this is the magic. Remember, so going forward, whenever someone asks you how to validate alerts in Cypress, then your answer should be like, let me write down here. Cypress have the capability of firing browser events. That is point number one. Window alert is one of the browser event will be triggered when alerts are open, or using this event you can fire any alert. Window alert is the event which get fired on alert open. So you are firing that event through Cypress to get access to that alert. So in general, when you click on this button alert in the browser side, this event will get triggered. But as Cypress is not showing that, we were doing on behalf of browser to fire this event so that we can capture this alert. Okay. So you are firing the event through Cypress to get access to that alert. Once you get an access, so on method takes two arguments. First one is to firing the event, and second one is the output, whatever you got after you fire an event, that will be captured here, and from string you resolve the promise and you compare with your actual string. That's the concept. Similarly, you also need to do for confirm. So confirm, this pop-up is different from alert. This is a confirm alert. Okay. So for that also, these guys have provided a documentation saying, yeah, this is the event they were asking us to fire if you want to access the confirm event. Okay. Fires when your app calls the confirm method. Again, Cypress will auto accept confirmations. Right. Now, copy the same step, and what event they were asking now? Window confirm, right? See, I am not showing you any magic that I have invented everything. I am pointing you to their official documentation so that you will understand. And I am also showing how I learned this. Okay, so I did not go any training to understand this. I went through their documentation, understand myself, and then I tried to put it in practice, and then it worked. So I am showing how I approached to understand this so that you will also get knowledge of exploring this Cypress, and by taking this knowledge to the next level after you complete the course. Okay, right. So when this event will be fired, automatically your browser looks for confirm events, and that it will open like this so that you can capture. But do remember that you will not see all this in your Cypress execution as they are auto accepting. Looks good, right? Everything is same, only change the event and accordingly give the text what you are expecting when that event is fired. And that's it. Save this and look how your execution goes now. Cool. You see that second assertion also passed with your text. Are you sure you want to confirm is equals to are you sure you want to confirm? So I hope you are very clear now on how to handle confirms and alert pop-ups. But ideally, you need not really worry about this. In general, you might have one test case asking to validate the text present on the pop-up. Okay. But most of the times you will come across situation to accept the alert. For that, you just don't worry about everything. Cypress will automatically click an OK button. In other automation languages, you have to manually switch your driver to that pop-up and click on OK. But Cypress, you have a freedom to write anything. In flow, if any pop-up comes, and if you are working any prod websites and if some pop-up appears suddenly, don't worry, Cypress will click behalf of you. Okay, that's the beauty of this. But if you want to text, and this is how you need to achieve. Alright, I hope you got enough information from this lecture, and we'll continue again. Thank you.